Welcome, first of all. This is the first time we're doing a Producers Bootcamp and a Filmmakers Bootcamp together. It's good to see producers and directors sitting next to each other in the room and not arguing with each other, because there's no budgets at stake right now, so no need to worry about that. We do this now because we want to give filmmakers who are beginning in their careers a leg up, a way to navigate the film industry, a way to navigate a big event like the Toronto Film Festival, a way to understand the wider world beyond the immediate concerns of getting your films made. Sometimes as you're learning about how to make films in school and coming out of school and making your first films, you can be so focused on those things that are right in front of you that sometimes the larger and harsh realities of the film industry can sometimes escape you. And so really this is an attempt to immerse you in that. It's kind of a bit of a shock training because the people who will be speaking to you later in the day, some of our own team on the industry side led by Justin Cutler, our communications team who will tell you about publicity. We also are bringing in one of our former TIFF staffers, Andrea Grau, who's an independent publicist, to give you an even clearer sense of the world of publicity for Canadian films, and so on. All of those people, I think, are trying to help you understand how to take your films out into the world, how to build and sustain a career as filmmakers, and it's not always easy. For those of you who are writers and directors, I think your job really is to maintain your vision as strongly as you can. First of all, to understand what that is, and to be able to communicate it through image and sound. And for those of you who are producers, your job really is to persuade. And that's not always easy, but that is the constant job of a film producer. So I hope that what you learn today will help you in the art of persuasion. The other thing that's important to us is to try to connect with filmmakers who we hope to be able to support over the length of your careers. So we do things like our Student Film Showcase, pardon me, which showcases films from film schools around the country. What we consider to be the best films from this year's crop of film students. We do Shortcuts Canada, obviously the first Canadian feature film prize at the festival. We have many different ways of connecting with Canadian filmmakers and supporting you all the way along the way. But all of that really, and that includes things like our film circuit where we take films out around the country, and many other things, Canada's Top 10 at the end and beginning of each year. All of these are ways to try to give audiences in Canada and around the world a better understanding of Canadian films and to introduce them to new filmmakers like yourselves. Behind all of that, though, for me personally, is a very important idea, which is that you are not making films simply for Canada. You are making films for the entire world. We want you to be international filmmakers in the way that some of your predecessors have been. It's good to see a filmmaker like Peter Mettler just have a film premiere at the Locarno Film Festival. It will be coming to us next month in September. David Cronenberg, Adam Egoyan, people like that, Denis Villeneuve, Philippe Falardeau, many others, their careers are not just limited to the borders of Canada, and I want that for all of the strongest Canadian films that come out of this country, for you to be able to project your work internationally and understand how that's done. It's not just a matter of making a great film. There is an entire structure that takes these films around the world, and part of what you will learn today, I think, will help you gain those tools and understand how to do that better. It's a really strong group of people who we will have to converse with you today. The other thing I would say is don't just take notes and write down and remember, but ask questions, interrogate, challenge when necessary, but be involved in the conversation with the people who are going to be up here talking to you. That's really important as well. They want to hear from you as much as I think you may want to hear from them. So I hope you enjoy the day. I think there's drinks at the end of it. Are there drinks at the end of it? Drinks. Okay, so look forward to that. Thank you.